Welcome to CWF TV. I am Phil Bishop here with Captain Kevin Caskey. And Captain, have we got a main event tonight?
Listen up, humanoids. We have titles back on the line for a rematch. We have excitement. And of course, we have a gospel presentation just for you.
Tonight, the main event is going to be Barrett Brown defending his title in a rematch against the former champ, Electric Kelly Hayden. Let's turn it over to Rodney in the ring for all the action. Captain, here we are, CWF TV. We have got Thunder challenging PFC Graham with major inconvenience.
Dare I say, PFC Graham, your buddy, after the exploits that we saw last week on CWF TV.
Well, I think that he's got a lot to prove after the last episode where he came out and challenged me. We got in the ring, and I was able to still gain the upper hand over PFC Graham. So it looks like he's starting back. Some of the newer workers in the CWF maybe getting a little confidence booster. But a couple of shoves, and Thunder letting him know he's not intimidated by the veteran whatsoever. And there's a couple of right hands, and PFC Graham now here to prove something.
Well, absolutely, but I tell you what, this Thunder kid, he's not somebody that's going to roll over lightly for PFC Graham, if that's what he was thinking when he signed on for taking this match on. Nice arm drag down.
And Thunder, great hip toss, great arm drag, and now Thunder with a little bit of offense gets him ready for a snap suplex. Then Thunder, this kid is for real. PFC Graham may have bitten off more than he can chew. Only a 2 count. PFC Graham is up. We've got to take into consideration that major inconvenience is at ringside.
Yeah, you can never discount him. But you also got to take into consideration it's only been a week, so PFC Graham may not have recovered from that devastating loss he suffered at the hands of the Real Bishop last week.
Captain, I think you're being a little over optimistic there. I did win, but I barely won. PFC Graham definitely. He definitely took me to task. I'm glad that I won, but I hope that this thing is over. And I'm pretty sure Thunder wishes the match was over right now because Graham solidly in control.
You know, I had a guest announcer with me last week while you were in there playing around. I don't know if you know it or not, but he came in with his bodyguards and got him in there. And now going for that quick cover, which fails because somehow Thunder manages to kick out.
I did not get a chance to see the guest announcer. I was backstage. I was getting in and out of gear. I was trying to get back. He had to leave immediately after that. But I was absolutely flattered that someone of his stature would come in and narrate and commentate on my match. And PFC Graham throws Thunder over the top rope. Thunder hangs on for dear life.
Well, when he heard what was said to you at the beginning of that match, he got on this little jet and flew right down here to be part of that match last week on CWF.
There was the roll-up, only a 2 count. Thunder didn't quite get it. Thunder trying to stay on the attack. You notice, I note Thunder, after PFC Graham got out of that, it's like he really didn't have an offense. He didn't really have a game plan ready to go. And so now PFC Graham solidly back in control. And I felt that chop all the way over here at the announcer's table.
A little PFC Graham tattoo on the young chest of Thunder. Rite of passage, so to speak, but being admonished by referee Stephen Tooker.
Blatant chokehold right in front of Stephen Tooker, breaking that up, but PFC Graham now has just got the kid exactly where he wants him. He hooks him. He's looking over. Is he looking over at us, Captain? I can't tell.
Yeah, I think he looked directly at you to say this is what a maniacal man looks like.
He's looking at us again. He's looking back at major inconvenience. He goes for the pin. 2 count. Thunder kicks out.
Hooking the arm? I don't recall that being one of the basic tenets of how to pin your opponent. But, it is PFC Graham and major inconvenience, so you never can tell what's going to come through their playbook.
Well, PFC Graham trained at the United States Marine Corps base in Leavenworth, so maybe they do things differently there. But Thunder now with a little bit of offense, couple of kicks. Thunder staggering, kicks the knee again. Massive DDT, and I really liked how Thunder took the momentum with his leg swinging through to get as much of that as possible. Only a 2 count, and PFC Graham, his world has been rocked, but he had the wherewithal to kick out. So now Thunder having some words with referee Stephen Tooker. I don't know why he's not staying on the attack. It's just a rookie mistake. He's having words with major inconvenience.
Here's the big rookie mistake.
He's turned his back, which is something you should never, ever do. And now PFC Graham has had the opportunity. And that front face buster, and this is it for Thunder. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, but PFC Graham is not covering him. Major Inconvenience having some words.
And boy, that was a missed opportunity right there.
He's going for it again. Front face buster, and now Graham looking over at us again, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Graham gets the victory. Well, Captain, this is an interesting turn of events. The #1 contender for the CWF title, BamBam Malone. The champion, Barrett Brown, is not here. Johnny Lawless comes out. He wants a shot at the title himself, but BamBam letting him know, you haven't earned the right yet. Why don't you fight me tonight? And here they are in the center of the ring, going one-on-one.
There he is, and BamBam had a little bit of time. There are no timeouts.
There's no timeouts in professional wrestling. What is BamBam Malone thinking?
He had to do a little exercise over in the corner, but that's absolutely true. Johnny Lawless thinks he's entitled to that #1 contender, and going to try and go through BamBam Malone to get noticed so that Barrett Brown will be the person who wants him to beat.
Well, Johnny Lawless already won half of the CWF Tag Team Championship. If he was able to win this match tonight, that would definitely elevate him to the #1 contendership. And if he was able to beat Barrett Brown, he would join one of the elite in our business of not just holding 1, but 2 titles at one time.
Well, slow your roll a little bit there, Phil. I think you're getting way ahead of yourself. He's got to get through BamBam Malone first. He has to get accepted by 50 caliber Barrett Brown to take that championship, or at least take out that championship match.
Well, I don't think that Barrett Brown is going to have any issue with defending his title against anyone who challenges him. But you're right. Right now, it's BamBam Malone. It's Johnny Lawless. It's 2 Brahma Bulls, and they are hooked up in the center of the ring, and BamBam gets him back in the corner. And will it be a clean break? No, it will not. But Johnny Lawless spotted it a mile away, ducked out of the way, and a couple of big right hands, and BamBam is rocked.
Absolutely, drags him down. That rope right down to the other corner and going to work him a little bit, working on that chest right now. Well, he has some pretty hair, you know.
Johnny Lawless doesn't have hair. What are you talking about?
It's the way it flows off of his chin right there, and BamBam Malone is probably thinking the same thing, or at least look at the pretty birdies.
2 count, and BamBam kicks out. Johnny Lawless solidly in control. Referee Aaron Scott goes to work, wrenching on the elbow and the shoulder of BamBam Malone. There's a quick shoot-off and a kick into the midsection. European uppercut, and BamBam's in some serious trouble. Look at that neck breaker. We could have a new #1 contender here.
Absolutely. BamBam better be careful, and usually he kind of slides out of the ring and gathers a little strength. And right now, he's trying to go toe-to-toe with Johnny Lawless. And Johnny Lawless, he trains and he trains and he trains. And like I said, he's held together with straps and buckles, but he does have some stamina in that ring.
BamBam scouted out what Johnny Lawless was doing, begging for mercy, then grabbed his trunks, pulled him in, hit his face on that middle turnbuckle, and now BamBam is taking control of this match and doing some damage. And look at the chokehold. He'll have a 5 count to break that, or he's going to get disqualified. He better be careful, and he seems to be really happy with his performance, Captain.
He does, but you know, once again, he turned his back on Johnny Lawless. I'm a big believer that you do not let up, you don't stop until you've got that pin. 1, 2, 3.
BamBam definitely thinks he's deserving of that title shot, having a little smile and a laugh with the referee. I don't know what that's about. Lawless trying to bring himself back up to the ropes, but a big chop into the chest and the shoulder of Johnny Lawless, and it's now the BamBam show, Captain.
Absolutely. About knocked him out of the ring when he hit him with that.
Another big chop that knocks Lawless down, and now BamBam's going to cover him. 2 count, not enough to keep Lawless down. BamBam's going to have to do better than that, and now he's going to work on the chin lock, and referee Aaron Scott is going to make sure that is not a chokehold, trying to cut off the blood flow and the carotid arteries up to the brain, and this could be where BamBam does the most damage.
Absolutely, once again, and up he goes, and he's got a hold of him, but Johnny Lawless manages to break free and goes to work on that midsection, but the big raised knee right to the gut of Johnny Lawless, and down he goes again.
BamBam scattered them out very, very well, favoring the chin and the cheek, doesn't appreciate what's happening, scoops Johnny Lawless up. Looks like he's going to go for a big body slam right here by the ropes. We've got a great vantage point from where we're sitting, Captain. BamBam wiping his hands off, saying, I've taken out the trash. What is BamBam going to do? BamBam spending a lot of time talking to us, to the camera, and to the crowd.
There
Oh!
He did not take out the trash. And when you turn around and you make noise with the crowd, that's what happens. Up and over the rope and down on his lower back, and now he's in pain. Johnny Lawless manages to get to his feet and brings the big right hand in and going to send him shooting across the ring.
Johnny Lawless very slow to his feet, but it doesn't matter how quick you get up to your feet. It's a matter of, oh, looky there. He just clobbers him right on top. Big leg drop onto the chin and the face of BamBam Malone. And now Johnny Lawless trying to come up with some offense, but look at him kind of covering and trying to favor that left shoulder again that we've talked about so many times.
You know, I've noticed one thing, Phil, that ever since BamBam Malone broke his nose a couple of years ago, he's been very cautious anytime any shots to the face come in, and it actually costs him time because he pays more attention to his nose than he does to the show.
BamBam with a roll-up, pulled the trunks, only got a 2 count, kicked him right in the face. That knocked Johnny Lawless out. BamBam, your winner. Captain, main event time, new CWF champion, 50 caliber Barrett Brown, the rematch we've all been waiting for, Electric Kelly Hayden. Will Kelly Hayden regain his CWF championship, or will Barrett Brown retain the CWF championship?
I guess we're going to find out pretty shortly. And Kelly Hayden with a little push across the ring to Barrett Brown. He is not happy that he lost his title to 50 caliber Barrett Brown. Barrett Brown very protective of his new title and not just going to willingly hand it back over to Kelly Hayden.
Well, both of these men really respect each other. They've had a lot of battles here and there over the years. Lots of mutual respect. This should be an absolute great match. And Kelly acting like he wants to shake hands. Barrett comes in with a little push, and they're seeming to have a bit of a verbal altercation here.
Well, that's all right. We'll find out. A little harder push that time. Sends Barrett Brown back a couple of steps. A lot of thinking going on. Never really thought of wrestling as a thinking man's game, but if they want to think about it, that's great. Not very exciting though, folks. Come on, let's go ahead and we'll lock up a little bit.
Another shove. It just seems to be a shoving match right now, as they seem to be kind of playing with each other. I think there's a little bit of psychological warfare. Oh, and a big slap across the face of Barrett Brown. Barrett retaliates with a slap of his own, and it's turned into the World Strongman slap contest. Couple of blows, couple of chops in the chest, and now Barrett Brown going to work on the former champ.
But for all the niceties,
Former champ with a big scoop up and a slam, 2 count, but the champ, Barrett Brown, kicks out. And now Kelly Hayden saying he is smarter and needs to stay on the offense, as that is what we are here for, is the wrestling, not the talking and the slapping.
I was going to say, if they kept shoving each other, we might have to put them in the corner, put them in timeout, so to speak, to get them to reevaluate what they're doing.
Kelly Hayden
flies into that corner and misses.
Flying forearm misses. Barrett Brown scouted it with a back elbow onto the shoulder of Kelly Hayden, and now Barrett Brown has got the former champ in the corner. Big Ric Flair style chop, and he goes, shoots him from one corner to the other. Scouted the big boots. Barrett Brown, oh, but look at that drop kick right into the face of Barrett Brown.
And that one shocked him and surprised him. Barrett Brown not normally accustomed to getting manhandled like that. So now he's down on the mat, and Kelly Hayden does not hook the leg.
2 count, champ kicks out.
So we said for the weeks leading up to when Kelly Hayden had lost the match and lost the title, that he had started not hooking the leg when he was going for covers. And it doesn't appear that he's learned his lesson as of yet.
Russian leg sweep on the champ as Kelly Hayden now, he's measuring him out. And a big kick right into the chest of the champ. And look at the champ flail in pain. Big splash, still doesn't hook the leg, 2 count, and the champ easily kicks out. You're not going to beat Barrett Brown with that.
Absolutely not. But I don't know, Phil. He's taken all this time measuring him up and thinking about what move he's going to do. And Barrett Brown is so quick and so fast. You can't do that if you expect to regain the CWF Championship title.
Well, it's an interesting look at the way both of these men are approaching the match, exactly as you said. Kelly Hayden, very methodical, taking a lot of time, thinking about what he's going to do. Barrett Brown, really more of a reactionary wrestler. He just gets in there, he does it. He's so quick, you don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting to see which of these guys' methodologies play out as the winner in this match. And that's what we're talking about right there. Barrett Brown with a succession of a couple of quick moves. Big kick into the face of Kelly Hayden. Got him in the corner. Look at that big drop kick in the corner. And Barrett Brown now is on fire. Big knee into the chest of Kelly Hayden. And Barrett Brown in control. Goes for the pin. Hooks the leg. 2. Only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count. But both men are there. Both of them are good CWF champions. Represented the company well. You're not going to find this kind of action anywhere else but right here on CWF TV. And where else are they going to find Phil the Real Deal Bishop and championship action like this?
Well, the only place they're going to find it is right here next to you, Captain, week after week on CWF TV. The champ is now measuring the former champ. What's he going to come up with? Goes in for a kick. Kelly Hayden spots it. Oh, and an enziguri knocks the head right off of Barrett Brown, scoops him up. Look at that big twist into the slam, hooks the legs. This could be it. 2, only a 2 count.
I don't think that Barrett Brown was expecting his foot to be caught. So it really surprised him, and Kelly Hayden went for the pin, trying to get his CWF title back because he thinks it is his. But right now, currently belongs to our current champion, 50 caliber Barrett Brown.
But again, look at the time that Kelly Hayden is taking, formulating what he's going to do next. I don't want to doubt Kelly. Kelly's the one that took the belt from me years ago. Kelly's an accomplished wrestler. I would just be in a different state of mind. I would be in the mindset of staying on the champ, doing what I can to choke him out, to take his stamina away, to get the 3 count, to get the submission. But Kelly knows what he's doing. He's a great wrestler, and he's setting him up right here. This could be it. We could have a new champion right after this. No, Barrett Brown out. Big knee into the chin. That stuns Kelly Hayden. Super kick right into the face of Kelly Hayden. And look at that German suplex. Kelly Hayden landed right on his neck. And the champ rolls him up. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And somehow, Captain, Kelly Hayden kicked out. I can't believe it.
I don't know where he found that from, but I think the word you were looking for, Phil, is that there's no sense of urgency on the part of Kelly Hayden to get in there and get that title back. You can't be measured. With Barrett Brown in that ring, he is so fast, you can't give him a chance. And he's coming in, he calls the crowd out with his signature 50 caliber point.
And 50 caliber going to the top rope. High risk maneuver on the former champ. Will this pay off, or will it result in Barrett Brown losing his first title defense? Barrett Brown scouted it, landed. Kelly Hayden with a kick to the gut. Sets him up. Another kick to the gut. And Barrett Brown is just bent over. Kelly Hayden now again, look at the time he's taking. He's jawing with the crowd. Big slap to the face of Barrett Brown. And that seemed to just light Barrett Brown up. No, but a big German suplex. Barrett right back up, kick to the chin. Grabs Kelly Hayden, lays him down like a teddy bear. 2, 3. Barrett Brown walks away. Still your CWF champion. Hey, Phil the Real Deal Bishop here with the Christian Wrestling Federation, and I want to talk to you about what it takes to be a Christian and what it should be like afterwards. You know, in John chapter 14, verse 6, Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." You know, people ask me all the time, what is sin? How do I know if what I'm doing is sin? Well, sin is anything that's going to keep you from a right relationship with Jesus Christ. People then ask, What do I have to do after I have that right relationship with Jesus Christ? Well, according to Romans 10, verse 9, it says, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord, if you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Now, it's not just a magic prayer or a magic spell that just, okay, I'm saved, I can continue to live my life the way I've always lived it. No, there has to be change. Once you've made that decision, once you have given your life to Christ and you're living for him, you have to be different. There are going to be things about you that are different. The sins that are in your life aren't going to be appealing to you anymore. And I like to tell people there's 4 keys to being a successful Christian. And every show, everywhere we go, across the nation, across the world, when people get through and they've said, I want to make that decision, I want to ask Jesus to take over my life, what are the next steps? These are the 4 keys to being a successful Christian. Key number 1, you've got to pray. What is prayer? Prayer is the way that I'm talking to you right now. Prayer is the way that I talk to my friends and my family. Prayer is talking to God the way that I'm talking to you. You cry out to him. You tell him what's on your heart. You tell him what's on your mind. You tell him your needs, your wants, your desires, which should align with what the Bible tells you to get you closer to him. Next, it's really important that you read your Bible. If you don't have a Bible, I encourage you to go get one. You cannot have a relationship with someone if you don't communicate with that person. So the Bible is how God speaks to us. We get his instruction of how we're supposed to live our lives through the Bible. Next, you've got to put God first. What does that mean? God should be the first priority in your life. So, I got a 17-year-old kid at home. I've got a 12-year-old, and they love technology. They love being on their phones, on their iPads, playing video games, and there's nothing wrong with those things. But the example I like to use to them is before you get up and you go play Call of Duty or you play Animal Crossing, whatever it is that you're into, God should be the first thing. Make sure that you're talking to him, that you're reading the Bible so you can hear when he's talking to you. You want to put God first. Lastly, it is so crucial that you get involved in a Bible-believing, Bible-teaching church. Once you start reading the Bible, you need to be discipled. You need to be able to grow in the Lord, and you need people that have already been doing that can walk you through what the Bible says and how you should be living your life and how you should be growing as a Christian. You should be a different person. There's things and fruits, as we like to call them, that show that you have changed. So if you'll pray, read your Bible, put God first, and attend church regularly, those are the 4 keys to you being a good and a successful Christian. I hope you'll go and you'll tell somebody if you pray that prayer and you made that decision, and we'll see you right here on CWF TV.